Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video by yours truly. My name is Envy, and today I am playing the Bookwalker Thief of Tales. Now, I found this game and I was intrigued. Love books. Why not a Thief of Tales? You know? Also, pre-warning in case anyone has arachnophobia.
Just easy as it. Easy to get.
So what I had gathered so far from the game is that I'm basically on house arrest, but it's a writer's arrest, and I'm not able to do any kind of writing. So I'm going into stories of other authors and doing quests for them. Very interesting.
It's easy as to
But
get a new one.
as you can see by the eviction notices and such, I kind of need it.
Just easy as it.
That animation for jumping into a book, by the way, super cool. Love that idea. Now, for a lot of people that watch my content, you guys know I'm not a big, story game kind of gamer. So this was a little different, a little out of my normal, but I honestly really enjoyed this. It does have some story options, or I guess more so dialogue options that you kind of go throughout the game, and that can affect how your game is played as well. But for this first couple minutes, I'm just kind of learning the basics of the game. I know this is a bit longer of a video, but I didn't really want to exclude anything, but I hope you enjoy. Now, I do think it's pretty cool that you have the option to wake up in the real world. So in this storytelling, you are going through a book. And as you're going through the book, there are some items you need in the real world that are not found in the book, that you need to come out of the book to retrieve said items. For instance, right now I need a lockpick. I'm also playing this back and I'm realizing how strange it is for that background noise. Like, take a moment to like hear the background noise. Like, you can tell this is like an apartment setting in deep in the city, so super cool. I'm intrigued. Now, after obviously retrieving the lockpick, of course I'm going to explore the rest of my tiny, broken, worn down, looks like trash apartment, because I like to explore things to see if I need any other cool treasures I could pick out. Now, this was pretty cool to end up with Roderick, who's also kind of a prisoner, as he's in a cage, but he knows what the book is about. He knows what's coming next. He knows what to do, which is kind of nice as like a little like help tool. Instead of having like the basic like help settings, there's actually a little guy that comes around with you.
Easy to do.
Again, I really like that it's interactive in the sense of I can pick my choices, and my choices affect things that happen to me in game. I like that. I like when my actions have consequences. Now, not everything is super obvious in this game for what is an interactable item. So if you see me hovering my mouse around pretty much everything, that is kind of why. There's no like glowing aspect. I mean, yes, the key has a glowing aspect on it right now, but all of the other things do not. Now, I'm not a big horror fan either, so I was getting a little nervous that this felt a little like horror, and it was making me worried. It was making me quite worried. My panties were getting in a bunch, and I was terrified. Butt cheeks were clenched. Scared out of my mind. But I will warn whoever decides to play this, at least for the first book that I went through, it is not scary. I promise. Now, I had this game in my Steam for a long time now, probably over a year, and finally deciding to play it. I did not expect combat in this game. I don't know why, but I was not expecting combat, so when I found out I was going to be fighting spiders now in this game, again, very intrigued. Once I had the tools that I needed to craft the crowbar, I finally went back to do that before doing anything else with that prisoner. So that way I can go through the hatch and see what lies below and hopefully find that godforsaken key. Now, I did find it to be quite strange that this was a jail, but there's different areas that clearly made it seem that it is not a jail, such as the crematory, the prisoner in handcuffs in a chair with a bag on its head, and bullet holes all on his chest, along with the boxes of bullet casings in the corner. So, very strange, but I do like reading, so in a weird way, this had me sucked in and I was interested. Now, I kind of was highly upset about this stupid box because I didn't have the lockpick to hopefully open it up. So I have no idea what's in this box, but I hope whoever plays it and you can open it with a lockpick, I hope it was juicy. I hope it was so juicy because I'm upset. And I did check to see if there were more lockpicks, but fortunately there was not. I did a little bit more walking around my apartment realizing there's no lockpicks anywhere else, so no fun at all. Now the nice thing about having Roderick is that you can also ask him what to do next, so I definitely utilized him a lot. And yes, my brain is slow, so I did have to look through these notes a couple times just to make sure I knew exactly what I was doing. Okay? Okay. We listen and we watch and we don't judge. But eventually I make the acid, and it is time to now go find the alchemist. And I gotta chase after him now. Now, once I did find the tools, I did go back to try and help the prisoner, but that was unfortunate. So, very unfortunate. But all is good, because I could still escape myself. Sorry, prisoner. Once I realized I couldn't save him though, I went back on the hunt for this alchemist. And boy, was I in for quite the surprise when the floor falls in and 3 spiders come out of it. So much fun. And I know what you guys are probably saying. Envy, you are rude as hell for that. And you know what? Yes, I am. Mind your business. My choices. My choices, my consequences. Okay?
Verder in de huis. Is het hier kunnen? Is het hier
Going through that first book honestly was kind of fun, but a week later, and they're going to be assigning me another one. But you can see things are a little bit more cleaned up. Only a tad. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. And you know I had to take my boy Roderick with me. Roderick go where I go.
Is het hier Anne? it's easier to get a new one.
After receiving the second story, though, is kind of where I called it. This was a really interesting game. Like I said, definitely check it out, especially if you're really into books. It is a big story game. I don't know what else it has to offer. I did not get a chance to play any more after that. Will I? Hopefully. But with the way life has been busy, probably not. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.